Confidence. It's not something you're born with. It's something you build, brick by brick, thought by thought, choice by choice. Every confident person you've ever admired, from world leaders to artists, from athletes to entrepreneurs, began the same way, unsure, hesitant, and full of doubt. The difference isn't that they never felt fear. The difference is that they learned to act in spite of it. At the heart of unshakable confidence lies one simple truth. Backhand index pointing right, you are what you believe you are. If you believe you're capable, you start acting capable. If you believe you're worthy, you start attracting worth. But if you believe you're not enough, life will mirror that belief back to you in every possible way. The power of inner dialogue. Let's begin here with your inner voice. That quiet whisper inside your head is shaping your destiny. It's the voice that says, you can do this, or you're not ready yet. It's the voice that either builds your future or burns it down. Confidence is not built in public. It's built in private, in those silent conversations you have with yourself every single day. When you say, I can't, your subconscious mind believes you. When you say, I will, your subconscious starts finding ways to make it true. Your brain is a goal-seeking machine. It listens to every word you feed it. So start feeding it power. Start telling yourself a new story, one where you are strong, capable, and destined for greatness. The illusion of perfection. Most people never build real confidence because they're waiting for perfection. They think, once I look better, once I have more money, once people respect me, then I'll believe in myself. But that's backwards. Confidence doesn't come after you become successful. Success comes after you become confident. It's a paradox. You must believe in yourself before you have proof. Every master was once a beginner. Every confident speaker once stuttered. Every leader once doubted themselves. The only difference? They started. They showed up again and again, even when they didn't feel ready. Perfection is an illusion that kills more dreams than failure ever could. The confident person doesn't chase perfection. They chase progress. The weight of comparison. In today's world, comparison is poison. You scroll through social media and see everyone living their perfect life, the perfect body, the perfect job, the perfect relationship. And you think, I'm behind. But remember this, you're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Confidence doesn't grow when you measure your worth against others. It grows when you recognize your own path, your own pace, your own story. You are not late. You are not less. You are you. And that's your superpower. Facing fear. Let's talk about fear. Fear isn't your enemy. It's your guide. It shows you exactly where you need to grow. Every time you feel afraid, to speak up, to take a chance, to step out of your comfort zone, that's life giving you a choice. Stay small or evolve. Unshakable confidence isn't the absence of fear. It's mastery over it. It's looking fear in the eye and saying, you don't control me anymore. You can't think your way into confidence. You must act your way into it. Take the step. Speak the words. Make the move. Courage first. Confidence second. The mirror test. Stand in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes. Ask yourself this question. Do I trust me? That's the real foundation of confidence. Self-trust. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's not pretending to be perfect or superior. It's the quiet certainty that says, I will figure it out. I've got this. You trust yourself when you keep the promises you make to yourself. When you say you'll wake up early, and you do. When you say you'll go after that goal, and you start. When you say you'll stop doubting yourself, and you actually try. Each time you follow through, your confidence grows stronger. Each time you break your word to yourself, it weakens. Confidence is a relationship, the one you have with yourself. Your first step. So, if you take one thing from part one, let it be this. You don't need permission to believe in yourself. Not from your parents. Not from society. Not from your past. You can decide right now that you are enough. You can choose to trust yourself, even when the world doubts you. Because once you start believing in who you are, everything else begins to fall into place. 1. The power of small wins. Confidence grows when you keep promises to yourself. Every time you follow through on something, no matter how small, your mind says, see, I can trust myself. That trust compounds. Start simple. Wake up when you said you would. Finish the task you promised yourself. Speak kindly to yourself, even when you make mistakes. You don't need to climb mountains today. You just need to take the next step. Consistently, when you collect small wins, they start to build an inner certainty that no one can take away from you. Confidence doesn't come from doing one big thing. It comes from doing the right things repeatedly until they become a part of who you are. 2. The habit of self-discipline. If confidence is the engine, then discipline is the fuel. Most people think confidence means feeling good about yourself. But true confidence often begins when you do the hard things, when you push yourself even when no one's watching. Discipline means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It means putting effort before motivation. You don't wait to feel ready. You act your way into readiness. And here's the truth. Every time you keep going when it's easier to quit, you're telling yourself, I'm strong. I can handle this. That's how you build unshakable self-respect. 3. Control what you feed your mind. Your mind is like soil. Whatever you plant will grow. If you keep feeding it negativity, doubt, and fear, don't be surprised when that's all you harvest. Confidence requires mental discipline. Guard your mind like it's your most valuable asset. Because it is. Be mindful of what you consume, the conversations you engage in, the content you watch, the people you follow online. Ask yourself, does this make me stronger or smaller? Feed your mind with books, podcasts, and thoughts that challenge and empower you. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, not those who drain your energy. Because your environment doesn't just influence your confidence, it defines it. For embrace failure as feedback. Every confident person you admire has failed, not once, but many times. The difference? They didn't let failure define them. They let it refine them. Failure isn't a signal to stop. It's a lesson in disguise. It's life saying, not this way. Try another. When you shift your mindset from fear of failure to curiosity about growth, everything changes. Instead of saying, I failed, say, I learned something important. Instead of, I'm not good enough, say, I'm getting better every day. Confidence doesn't come from avoiding mistakes. It comes from surviving them. Remember, the strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire. 5. Practice authenticity. Nothing destroys confidence faster than pretending to be someone you're not. We often believe that to be liked, we must hide our true selves. But pretending drains your energy and erodes your self-worth. Real confidence is rooted in authenticity. It's standing in your truth, flaws and all, and saying, this is me. You don't need to impress everyone. You just need to be real. Because when you stop performing for approval, you start radiating something much more powerful. Genuine self-assurance. And people can feel that energy. 6. The importance of body and energy. Your physical state influences your mental state more than you realize. You can't think confident thoughts while your body is slouched, tired, and neglected. Confidence lives in your physiology, in the way you stand, move, breathe, and take care of yourself. Exercise, even for 10 minutes a day. Eat in a way that fuels you, not drains you. Get enough rest. Your mind can't be strong if your body is weak. And most importantly, move with intention. Stand tall, shoulders back, eyes up. Your posture tells your brain, I'm in control. Confidence begins in the body long before it reaches the mind. 7. Speak like you matter. Words carry energy. Every time you speak, you're either affirming your worth or diminishing it. Stop saying things like, I'm not good enough. I always mess up. I can't do this. Replace them with power statements. I'm learning and improving. I'm capable of handling this. I am becoming stronger every day. Your language shapes your reality. Speak to yourself as someone you love. And when you speak to others, do it with presence, clarity, and respect. Confidence isn't loud. It's steady. It doesn't need to shout. It simply knows. 8. The circle of growth. Confidence is contagious. So is insecurity. Look around you. Who do you spend most of your time with? Do they lift you higher or pull you down? You can't build unshakable confidence in a toxic environment. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to rise, who celebrate your progress, who remind you of your potential when you forget it. The people in your life are mirrors. They reflect what you believe about yourself. Choose wisely. 1. The growth mindset versus the fixed mindset. Let's start with something simple, but life-changing. There are 2 types of mindsets. The fixed mindset, which says, this is who I am, I can't change. The growth mindset, which says, I can learn, I can improve, I can evolve. People with a fixed mindset fear failure because it feels permanent. They avoid challenges because they don't want to look weak. But those with a growth mindset see failure as feedback. They embrace challenges because they know every mistake teaches them something valuable. Unshakable confidence begins when you realize that you are never stuck. You are simply in progress. Every experience, every setback, every heartbreak, it's shaping you into something greater. 2. Handling criticism without losing yourself. The more you grow, the more opinions you'll attract. Some will praise you, others will doubt you, a few will criticize you. And that's okay. Confidence doesn't mean ignoring criticism. It means knowing how to filter it. Ask yourself 3 questions when someone criticizes you. Is it true? Is it useful? Does it come from someone who genuinely wants to see me improve? If the answer is yes, take the lesson. If the answer is no, let it go. You can't build unshakable confidence if your self-worth depends on external validation. People's opinions are temporary. Your purpose is not. The moment you stop chasing approval is the moment you start becoming truly powerful. 3. The power of visualization. Every great athlete, performer, and achiever uses one secret weapon: visualization. Your mind can't tell the difference between a vividly imagined event and a real one. That means when you see yourself succeeding, speaking confidently, or handling challenges with grace, your brain starts wiring itself for that outcome. Close your eyes and imagine. You walk into the room calm and certain. You speak with clarity and strength. You trust yourself completely. Visualize it every day, not once, but consistently. Soon, what once felt impossible starts to feel natural, because your mind always follows the pictures you give it. 4. Rewriting your self-image. Confidence isn't just what you do. It's who you believe you are. If deep down you believe you're not worthy, not capable, or not smart enough, no amount of success will ever feel fulfilling. To build true confidence, you must rewrite your self-image. Start by asking yourself, who do I want to be? Then, every day, act like that version of yourself, even in small ways. If you want to be disciplined, wake up and move with purpose. If you want to be brave, speak even when your voice shakes. If you want to be confident, make decisions without seeking constant reassurance. You don't fake it till you make it. You practice it until it becomes real. The moment your actions align with your vision, confidence becomes your natural state. 5. Resilience. The secret ingredient. Confidence without resilience is fragile. Resilience is what keeps you standing when life tries to knock you down. And it will. You'll face rejection. You'll fail. People will misunderstand you. But every time you get back up, your confidence grows stronger. Resilience doesn't mean never breaking. It means learning how to rebuild yourself faster. Remember, diamonds are made under pressure. And so is your strength. You can handle more than you think. Every storm you've survived has already proven that. 6. The energy of gratitude. You can't feel confident if you're constantly focused on what's missing. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance. When you start appreciating what you already have, your body, your mind, your progress, your lessons, you stop comparing yourself to others. Gratitude makes you powerful because it grounds you in the present moment. It reminds you that you are already enough. Start your day by listing 3 things you're thankful for and mean it. Confidence grows where appreciation lives. 7. Protecting your peace. One of the most overlooked traits of confident people is emotional control. They don't let every insult, setback, or disappointment steal their peace. They understand that reaction is power, and they choose when to use it. You don't need to respond to everything that disturbs your peace. You don't need to prove your worth in every argument. Sometimes, silence is the most confident answer. Peace is your power. Guard it. 8. Living with purpose. Confidence without purpose feels empty. You can achieve everything, but still feel lost if you don't know why you're doing it. Ask yourself, what do I want to give to the world? What kind of energy do I want to leave behind? Confidence grows when your actions align with something greater than yourself. When you live for purpose, not applause, your power becomes limitless. Because no one can stop a person who knows why they're doing what they're doing. 1. Confidence is an energy, not an act. Real confidence can't be faked. It's an energy. It's the calmness you bring into a room, the steadiness in your tone, the light in your eyes when you speak about what you believe in. People can feel it. You don't need to announce your worth. Your presence does that for you. You don't need to prove you're confident. Your actions show it effortlessly. When you truly believe in yourself, you stop trying to convince others. You start being. Confidence isn't about perfection. It's about peace. The peace that comes from knowing who you are and no longer apologizing for it. 2. Staying grounded during success. Confidence must be balanced with humility. When you start winning, and you will, remember this. Success is not a signal to forget where you came from. Stay humble. Stay curious. Stay grateful. Arrogance is the shadow side of confidence. It grows when you stop listening, stop learning, and start thinking you've arrived. But the truth is, confidence is a journey without a finish line. There's always a next level of growth waiting for you. So celebrate your progress, but don't settle. Appreciate your success, but keep evolving. The goal is not to be the best. It's to become better every single day. 3. How to handle doubt when it returns. Here's something most people won't tell you. Even the most confident people doubt themselves sometimes. The difference is, they don't let it control them. When doubt shows up, and it will, remember it's just an old voice from your past trying to pull you back into fear. You don't have to listen to it anymore. Pause. Breathe. Remind yourself how far you've come. Think of all the moments you thought you couldn't make it, but you did. Confidence is not the absence of doubt. It's the refusal to let doubt win. 4. Lifting others as you rise. The highest form of confidence is generosity. When you believe in yourself deeply, you stop seeing others as competition. You start seeing them as inspiration. You become someone who encourages, supports, and uplifts. Because when you know your own worth, you want everyone else to know theirs, too. Be the person who walks into a room and makes others feel seen. Be the voice that says, "You've got this," when someone else is doubting themselves. Be the example that shows others what self-belief truly looks like. Confidence multiplies when shared. 5. Living with integrity. Confidence without integrity is hollow. It's not just about believing in yourself. It's about being someone worthy of that belief. Keep your promises. Speak the truth. Treat people with respect. Do the right thing, even when no one's watching. When your actions align with your values, your confidence becomes unbreakable because it's built on authenticity, not ego. Integrity is quiet power. It's what allows you to walk through life with your head high and your heart clear. 6. Trusting the journey. There will be seasons when everything feels uncertain, times when progress seems slow, moments when you question if you're even on the right path. That's when your belief matters most. Trust that everything you're experiencing is shaping you in ways you can't yet see. Trust that your efforts are not wasted. They're building something beneath the surface. Confidence means believing not only in who you are, but also in where you're going, even when the destination is still unseen. The universe responds to belief. When you trust your path, life starts aligning in your favor. 7. The infinite loop of growth. Confidence is not something you achieve once and keep forever. It's something you must nurture. You'll have days when you feel unstoppable and others when you question everything. That's okay. That's part of the process. Whenever you feel yourself slipping, return to the basics. Speak to yourself with kindness. Take one courageous action. Remember how far you've come. Confidence isn't built in a straight line. It's built in cycles. And every time you rise again, your belief gets stronger, deeper, wiser. 8. Your new identity. From this moment on, stop saying, "I'm trying to be confident." You're not trying. You're becoming. You are no longer the person who doubts their worth. You are no longer the one who hides their voice. You are no longer waiting for permission to shine. You are confident. You are capable. You are unshakable. Confidence is not something you need to find. It's something that's been inside you all along, waiting for you to claim it. Final message: the power of belief. As we close this journey, remember this truth. Everything begins and ends with belief. The world will reflect what you believe about yourself. If you believe you are limited, your life will shrink. If you believe you are powerful, your life will expand. The key to everything you desire, success, love, peace, purpose, lies in one decision: to believe in yourself completely and unapologetically. Stand tall. Speak with certainty. Trust your journey, even when you can't see the full map. Because the moment you believe in who you are, the universe starts believing in you, too.